Bloosh by Kevin Abstract. Kevin Abstract, one of the most creative Drakes in the Josh right now. The master behind Brockhampton, which is, without exaggeration, in my top 5 musical acts of all time. For real, I'll start crying if I tell you how much I love Brockhampton, so we'll move on. But Abstract's solo work has never really gelled with me, and unfortunately, Blush doesn't really change that. I know Kevin Abstract has said opposite in interviews, but this record seems like a pretty thinly veiled attempt at recapturing some of that Brockhampton magic. The fact that almost every track is a posse cut, the fact that Amir Van's back and featured multiple times, and the fact that former Brockhampton members and the group's frequent collaborators are all over this thing, the comparison has to be drawn and it ain't too favorable. If Brockhampton were Jif Peanut Butter, this would be Peter Pan. That's a nice segue into the haiku I wrote about this album. Okay, here we go. Ghost of Brockhampton, though much less good, for real, Blush is. Yes, I'm counting for real as one syllable. Shakespeare, calm down. With blush, I cower. That last line, pretty good. Here's some minuscule notes on each track. I'm going 4 out of 10. Really, Blush is far from the worst thing I've ever heard. To my ear, though, the record seems like it's more focused on creating vibes and sound aesthetics than well thought out and well produced songs. The production draws a lot from R&B. For the most part, it's moody, atmospheric, pretty watery. A lot of heavy vocal processing, too. Combine this with a lot of lackluster vocal performances, and you're left with 2/3 of this record kind of just sounding like background music. I love Kevin Abstract. I think he's a creative genius, and I will always be there to check out his work, but Blush didn't really do it for me.